Hey Stampers, it's the Pampered Stamper, and I want to show you, I think this thing is zoomed or something. Oh my word. Here we go. That's better. Okay, so I want to show you this gorgeous card that I totally cased from my friend in Australia, Linda Delkey. Okay, so to make this card, you actually use a framelit. I have the framelit sitting here on my plate because it's already made an impression on there, so I'm going to leave it on there. We are going to use the Big Shot, and we're going to use some products that some people don't seem to know about. So there's this, which is, it's for embossing. I forget, I'm looking to see what it's actually called. The Impressions Pad, it's called, and then a thin silicone mat. So you have your regular Big Shot platform, then you have the Impressions plate, the thin blue silicone mat, and then I am going to put on my foil paper, and let's see if I can center this on here. Oh, it's not quite centered. You know what? I'm going to have to move it, which is fine. I'm going to lay it right on here. Okay, and that looks just about right. The size of this piece, is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, now we're just putting on the cutting plate, and then we crank it through. Back and forth. And then, so what this thing does, look at that. So simple. So your Impressions pad and your silicone mats, this is the thin one, there's also a thicker one. They turn your dies into embossing things. That's not fancy talk. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp the word joy on gray granite. Now I'm using the Stamparatus, and this is the boring way to use a Stamparatus, but it's one of my favorite things to do, and that is to make sure my black words are black enough. So I'm using Memento, and with Memento you don't want to just tap like that. You want to give it a, I call it my twist and shove technique, and then press it. And it's not bad, but it's really nice to have a vibrant black for your words. So I like to do it at least 2 times. Yeah, see, now that's looking beautiful. Now, I already did one in advance because I didn't want to crank another thing out. I have used the stitched framelits to cut this out, and then to tie it all in. Now, I was going to show you how to do this, but I didn't prepare enough, so I'm not going to show you anymore. But I have this old spritzer bottle, and I've put rubbing alcohol in it, and I've put some champagne shimmer paint. I just want to shimmer this up, and you just give it a spritz like that, and then you can, I don't know if you can see, well, my thumb is all wet, but there's a beautiful shimmer over the whole thing. So I just popped it up in the middle of that snowflake. So I'll reiterate, this piece here, the foil piece, is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. The black mat is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and then the card is 4 1/4 square. So you're just cutting an 8 1/2 by 11 in half, and then you're scoring at 4 1/4 and cutting at 4 1/4. So you've got a square card. Super simple and absolutely stunning. So I'm going to include this in my blog post. There's a whole set of framelits. There are 2 stamp sets. There is pretty little snowflake embellishments, and there's the white velvet paper, and that's all included in a suite that's available only in November. Here's the one stamp set, and it's called Happiness Surrounds. I really should show you the other one too. Here we go. And here is the other one. And I have the rest, and it's not organized at all, but I'll show you since I have a captive audience. So these are some of the framelits that you can see. There's lots of them, and some of the little ones, there's more than one. So you can see how many there are. Here's a few more. Yes, I'm not organized. I'm doing all kinds of things today because I'm getting ready to go to Orlando next week. There's also a couple of leaves. Here's another little guy. And take a look at this. I cut this out. So the beauty of this stamp set is that it's not only for Christmas, it's for all year round. Oh goodness. Oh, here they are. I'm sorry. I do apologize for my squirrel-like behavior. These are the little embellishments that come with it. Okay, and then here, let's have a look. Here you can see some of the snowflakes and how nice they are. These were all cut with the velvet paper. It's absolutely beautiful. So I am doing a class at the end of November on the 24th, so that if you purchase the Framelits in one of the stamp sets, you can make 4 cards for free, or you can pay $20 for the class. All right. Talk to you later. Let me know if you want to order this bundle. You can start ordering it tomorrow. If you order online, I will send you some nice cards. Okay? Have a super day. Bye.